Blog Talk Radio.
If you don't like the cards that you were dealt, then shuffle the deck, you feel me? Yeah. There ain't a situation in my life that I can't manage. Been through some fucked up shit, man, you can't imagine. The hustle, the bustle, the struggle, the damage. But I keep a couple aces up my sleeve like I'm Gambit. From the north side of Philly, I didn't know what to do. There were times when I thought, man, you'd never make it through. Toes froze like ice poles, no, we couldn't pay the heat. I prayed to God that my brother would stay up out them streets. But now we both got bars, except mine not right. And this ain't no game of cards, nigga, this is my life. Had to dig
we ain't gonna do it like that, you know what I'm talking about?
Hey.
Man, Mykii J, what's good, bro? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good?
What's up? How's it going?
Man, it's good. It's great. You know what I'm saying? We got you in here. We finally, you know what I'm talking about, got you in the building. You know what I'm saying? And man, we ready to kick it out, man. You an extraordinary artist, man. Like real spit. Like
so
we
much.
definitely digging the music, digging the flavor, digging
Yes.
the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Seen you earlier, a little
Yes.
bit earlier on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Boys fly fresh to death. You know what I'm talking about? Real debonair, real
thank you, man.
suave. Real spit, man.
I appreciate it so much.
First and foremost, we see the 27 area code out there heavy, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Philly, man. The Philly area, Philly out there heavy.
Hey.
What's good, Philly?
Hey, Philly,
you know what I'm saying?
up,
What's
y'all?
good, New York?
Yeah.
Hey, respect. All you got to do is dial 1 if you want to come in and comment on anything that's going on, you know, with the live interview with Mykii J. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? As an indie artist, bro, you very hot, you know what I'm saying? You've been making a lot of noise, you know what I'm saying? I see you on all platforms. You doing your thing out here, you know what I'm talking about? Just wanted to mention you on that and let's jump into it, you know what I'm saying? So, you know,
Absolutely,
first of all, let everybody know where you from, what you represent, and how, you know.
Yeah, my name is Mykii J. Real name is Michael Carroll Jr., hence the stage name Mykii J. In case nobody knew, I'm from Philly, rep hard. So shout out to all my people from Philly who's live with me right now, who's been supporting me through it all. I'm still, you know what I'm saying, on the come up, but everybody's been supporting me and loving heavy. So I want to thank y'all for everything that you've been doing and tuning in with us tonight. I've been pursuing music. I've been pursuing music as a career for a little over a year right now. I started writing music about 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been into music my entire life, like since I was a kid, singing, dancing around the house. I joined the choir in middle school, did that for 3 years. It was more so my fear of kind of being in front of people, being center on the stage that made me never want to pursue it solo. Until recently, I kind of got the confidence through writing poetry, reciting poetry, doing live readings and things of that nature. It kind of got me to open up and step outside of my comfort zone. So, yeah, here I am.
Okay. Well spoken. Like, for real. Like, that's what it is, man. So, we have Mykii J, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we're going to go ahead and get into it. I got a few questions for you. We ask every artist. So when and exactly how did you get started doing music? Was it just solely through the choir or just going around singing, or like, you know, you pretty much answered, you know, but like you pretty much answered that, but how did you come up in music? Like how was it coming up in music to you? What music means to you?
Absolutely. You know, music for me is everything. It's gotten me through so many different circumstances and difficulties throughout my life, and I'm sure everyone else who's listening can say the same. That's what music does. It kind of brings us all together. Since I was a kid, you know, singing. Yeah, absolutely. Like singing, dancing around the house. My parents are huge on music. They introduced me to a lot of different generational music, everything from Stevie Wonder to Michael Jackson, and just Earth, Wind and Fire, Anita Baker, all those types of artists. And they've all played a major part in, me becoming the artist that I am today. But my dad, he collected vinyl albums, and they're all vintage now, but he used to, play his albums.
Yeah, you don't get vinyl
every
out there
night.
no more like that.
Yeah, right. My dad, he used to play his vinyls every night, and my mom and I, we would go into the living room, and I was a little kid, and I would dance, like stand on top of her feet, and we would dance, like ballroom dance in the living room, listening to Marvin Gaye. Actually, as I got older, I actually wrote a poem about that whole situation called Pride and Joy, because my mom and I would always dance in the living room to Marvin Gaye's Pride and Joy. So I ended up writing a poem called that, and it's part of my second book. But yeah, that's pretty much where
So we got books.
Hold
on. Wait a second. So we got books. We art. We got art shit. We got books coming out and things like that. Or what's going?
Yeah.
Okay, like take us to. That's what I'm talking about. Take us to Mykie's world. So what's okay? That's interesting. That's very interesting. So. The man writing books, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The man is a hell of a talented artist on the rapping, and you also you sing, play instruments, and that's what the business is, man. And you definitely have some great influences. Or those artists who you name are just those are the only people who like influenced your music, or who hear you say a lot of the I hear you say a lot of singers. So like. Are you pushing towards a singing career or?
It's funny that you asked me that question, because since I was a kid in Inquirer, I always considered myself a singer, and it wasn't until maybe 2 years ago I actually knew that I could rap, and it was only because of writing poetry, and a lot of my poetry I would realize had a musical cadence to it and rhythm as I was writing it.
Wow, that's
and it
crazy,
kind of
bro.
opened up. Yeah, like it kind of opened up that side of my brain that allowed me to be able to start creating flows and hearing, verses and things in my head that I'll be able to just kind of like melodies and things I'll be able to write to. But as far as being a singer or a rapper, I kind of feel like 50-50 at this point. I feel like I'm both, you know what I'm saying?
That's real
so
spit.
When it comes to
real spit.
Yeah. So like when it comes to singing, I would say primary influences will be like Frank Ocean. Well, this has to do with singing
Shout out
and
Frank
songwriting.
Ocean, man.
So shout out Frank Ocean. He's amazing. Frank Ocean, Michael
Frank
Jackson,
Ocean is
Justin Timberlake,
great.
Stevie Wonder. Yeah. They've all been like amazing influences. As far as rap, 100%, I gotta go with
Michael
Nicki Minaj.
Jackson.
Anybody who knows
sir.
me, yes.
Right.
Anybody who knows me knows that I love Nicki Minaj. Like they're gonna tell you 100%. They'll be like, Mykii J is a bard, and I'm not afraid to say it. I'm a bard. So,
hey, it's real spit. This real spit radio. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They got to accept you. Hey, it is what it is. Ain't no judging over here.
Absolutely. So, yeah, when it comes to rap music, Nicki Minaj, Kanye West, Lil Wayne, Eminem, Big Sean, those will be like my top 5. Definitely my top 5. Although I have like maybe 10. Hello?
Real spit. Can you hear me out there, bro?
Yes, I can hear you now. It went silent for a little bit, but I can hear you now.
Okay. We here with you.
Yeah.
So, what exact? What this Gambit track? Like this Gambit track? What inspired you? What inspired you to go there? And what's behind the like? We see you got this Gambit, this whole Gambit, the Gambit. You know what I'm saying? The Gambit theme, like, and that's really like that's really like that's what's up. Like that was very interesting. That was something that I was like, that's cool. That's what's up. I loved it. The cover,
right.
the cover reached my attention. The cover reaches your attention, immediately. And like I get your message that you're sending out there. But for those who who don't know how to interpret and don't see and don't know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Can you let us inform us on how the Gambit track came about, and how that was in the studio, and what was the feel, the whole feel from your point of view, from the horse's mouth. We want to hear from the horse's mouth how it was, what it was and the feeling and what inspired you to, make the track.
Absolutely, yeah. So Gambit was actually the second song that I had ever written and recorded. I actually got a lot of the inspiration for it, oddly enough, while I was at work one day. It's weird because, like, when I go out to work, either I'm driving there or on my way back home or whatever, or I'm, like, in between patients because I actually work as a medical assistant. So in between patients, I might have, like, a stroke of creative whatever. So
wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
in the most best way possible.
Yeah, absolutely. When you least expect it, the idea for it just kind of came to me. I think I first thought of the line, I keep a couple aces up my sleeve like I'm Gambit, and had to build around it.
Real estate.
So when
that was a hell of a punchline. Like, that was a hell of a punchline.
Yeah.
And at the same time, like, not just saying that, if it ain't real spit, we kind of not that we stick around that we stick around that whole theme, and you know what I'm saying, that motto, like real spit, and like that was some real spit right there. Like those were some bars for.
Thank you.
That was some bars for your ass, real spit.
Thank you, man. Thank you. So like I took that line and I kind of built around it, and I knew that I wanted to be able to infuse the song with just realness, just raw authenticity. Just me talking about my upbringing, talking about the challenges that I face. I wanted to be able to make something that people can, like, really, really relate to, something street, something real. So, yeah, I just talked about all of my experiences from, my upbringing, from dealing with, like financial crises and depression, anxiety, sexual identity, having issues with family, things of that nature. Because I feel like those are all topics that a lot of people have experienced and a lot of people can relate to. So I wanted that to be able to resonate in a lot of people. So pretty much where Gambit came from. And I knew that a statement like that was important to kind of build my whole image around it and open the album with that impactful song.
It's definitely an impeccable song, a phenomenal song. It's a banger. It's definitely a banger. I can guarantee that it'll be on the Real Spit Radio's top 20. You know what I'm saying? In no time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all call in and request it. 515-605-9348. 515-605-9348. We live in right now with Mykii J. You know what I'm saying? It's exclusive music review. You know what I'm saying? Live, all the way in Philly, you know what I'm saying? So how is the Philly music scene, you being the type of artist that you are, how is the Philly music scene? Because you different, you have a different style than I know plenty, and we know plenty Philly artists, and you have a different sound. It's in there, and you definitely have that Philly sound, and you definitely Philly all day. But the way that you deliver, the way that you deliver your message, like it's totally different and unique and very creative, bro. So like how is the music scene like there? Is the music scene in your home state? Any influence? Is there any in particular locals or anything like? How is the scene out there?
I mean, the scene in Philly creatively and artistically is robust.
My bad.
Yeah, absolutely. What was that?
Now I was saying how is the music scene, basically, to make a long story short, how is the music scene and how did Philly like inspire your music and move your music or did it?
Yeah, I think that, the Philly music scene, from the beginning even until now, it's been really robust with just so many amazing artists and creatives. I just feel like people like Jill Scott and Eve and Meek Mill and Billie Holiday, they've all influenced me in one way or another. and they're all Philly born and raised.
Shout out
So
to me, man. Shout out them old Coke boys, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some of the new Coke boys too, but shout out to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out. Hey, for real spit.
Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, I mean, I feel like they all played a part, you know, as far as inspiring me to do music in itself, and also the direction that I've decided to take as well. But I mean, the Philly scene is like popping. Like I've done collabs with artists from Philly. Like I have an artist on my song Crime Scene 2.0. I have two artists on that song, both from Philly. One of which is my sister. So shout out to Mykii, aka the Kelly, and that's it.
Shout out Nene, man. Shout out Nene. Real spit.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
man, that's wild.
Nene.
That's wild. Shout out Nene, man.
Yes.
Real still.
Absolutely. And shout out to Seuss the Radio Kid. He's also on Crime Scene 2.0. So I mean, Philly is just so huge with so many creatives and artists. It's insane. Like it's
y'all go
inspired
get
me in
this
so many
guy's
ways. I can't even count.
music. Spotify, all platforms, Apple Music. Y'all go get this guy's music. YouTube, y'all go get it. Real Spit Radio, y'all go get his music. Like real spit. Like
absolutely.
definitely like up there, man. Definitely up there.
Thank you.
But so to elaborate on that subject, you know, the Philly scene. So you do have Philly artists on there. Shout out to all the artists that you named. You know what I'm saying, in the Crime Scene album. Like they definitely need to check that out. You know, like but for you to be doing music 2 years, like I can't believe it. Like 2 years. Well, you've been professionally doing music for 2 years, or is that rapping?
I've been rapping, but not recording for 2 years. So I started rapping about 2 years ago, but I hadn't recorded anything until maybe a year and a half ago. So yeah, I wrote the whole album, including like the vocal melody, top line, everything. I wrote the whole album and I recorded the whole album plus all my freestyles. I did everything in like a year and a half.
Wow, that's amazing. That's fast. You're a fast learner. So how's your studio process? Like most artists go up in the studio, they smoke them a couple blunts. I'm an artist too, you know what I'm saying? So I have to go to the studio. Yeah, I smoke me a couple blunts. I meditate and I kind of get my bars together and stuff because I don't write. You know what I'm saying? I don't actually write. Like I write, but I don't when I go up in the studio, like I really don't write. So it's like how is your method if you can leak a little bit of that sauce, or if that's too much recipe for them, you know what I'm saying, it's too fresh, it's too new, then I can understand. But like what's your method when you go up in the studio, and like how you be, what kind of mode you be in, like how you be in?
I'm always, to be really frank and honest with you, when I go every time I go to the studio, it's as if I've never been there before. So whenever I'm there, it's like it's the first time, so I'm always nervous. I don't know why. I really don't know. But every time I go to the studio to record another song, I'm always nervous as if I've never been in the studio before.
That fresh studio, like.
Yeah. Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't freestyle. Like, I'm not a freestyle rapper, like, off the top of my head, but I can write a freestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of like watching
you give me a beat, I can write a freestyle.
Yes, yes.
But I'm not like extemporaneous off the top of my head with it. You know what I'm saying? As far as like in the recording process, I typically already have my writing, my vocal melodies, everything set, ready to go. Bring it with me to the studio, either my laptop or my phone, and I'm like in the booth and like be ready to go. Like if I need to, say for example,
right, music is my life type shit, like real spit.
Absolutely, like. A lot of times, like, when an idea for a new song pops in my head, like the melody, I have to end up humming it into my phone and recording it to save the melody, go back and write to it. You know what I'm saying?
That's just how fast you like. Okay, I definitely understand. I definitely understand being like. So you really can freestyle, like you really can freestyle, like freestyle some shit, like, and really like. Spit that, like that ether, man. Like I can hear it, you know what I'm saying? Like from the way that you said it, yeah, for sure. The way that you said it, is definitely up there. Like I can tell it's definitely up there. So what's the come? What basically before we even get to what's to come, can you let everybody know? Anybody want to speak? Anybody want to speak and let us? You know what I'm saying? I see the call line is going crazy. I see the 419 out there, the 713-856.
What's up, y'all?
2678. What's up? What's good? All you got to do is press 1 and we'll bring you in live if you want to holler at
Let's talk.
Mykii J or me, Channel Most Wanted. You already know what it is. Real Spirit Radio. Oh, we got somebody 856 area code 856. It's good. You live on Real Spirit Radio with Channel Most Wanted and Mykii J. Live interview.
Let's go.
Hey, Mykii J, live interview. What's up?
Hey, is this Clarice?
Absolutely. I want to hear some music. Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, Clarice? Hey, Auntie, how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm supporting you 100%, my son.
Thank you so much.
Where are we going
I'm
from
so
here? Oh, absolutely. I'm all in.
Yeah.
We definitely want to up
today?
Did you up from here?
Absolutely. Do you have any requests on Clarice?
I want to hear everything. I want to hear everything. Everything is so good. I'm still learning it all. You know, I'm still learning it all. You know, I'm old school, but I got this new school rap now going on.
Nice.
Okay. So without further ado, we gonna give her what she wants. You wanna bring that gambit in?
Oh my God, give me what I want. Yes. Woo!
Let's go. If you don't like the cards that you were dealt, then shuffle the deck, you feel me? Yeah. There ain't a situation in my life that I can't manage. Been through some fucked up shit, man, you can't imagine. The hustle, the bustle, the struggle, the damage. But I keep a couple aces up my sleeve like I'm Gambit. From the north side of Philly, I didn't know what to do. There were times when I thought, man, you'd never make it through. Toes froze like ice poles, no, we couldn't pay the heat. I prayed to God that my brother would stay about them streets. But now we both got bars, except mine not right. And this ain't no game of cards, nigga, this is my life. Had to dig through the mud, push hard through the strife. But like Kendrick said, nigga, we gon' be alright. Man, I'm not with all the beef, nah, fuck that drama. I'm just trying to eat and cop a crib for my mama. I said I'm not with all the beef, man, fuck that drama. I just wanna eat and cop a crib for my mama. I promise y'all I'm real, these ain't no lies I'm telling. And I still got the scars from all the fussing and the yelling. Had problems with my sister, nah, I couldn't stand beside her. Told her to go ahead and fix her life, shout out to Ayanla. I remember I couldn't cope with the state of my identity. Growing up was rough sometimes, all I wanted was serenity. But what if I took that bottle, man, that could've been the end of me. So I had to talk with God who said, homie, you ain't the enemy. Looking back, I think, damn, your life could've vanished. And from the gates above, someday I could've been banished. But they say that God never gives you more than you can manage. So I keep a couple aces up my sleeve like I'm Gambit. I push through this shit like Drano, gotta take off my hat. I'm gonna bring a glory, nigga, and this ain't no cat. I push through this shit like Drano, gotta take off my hat. I'm gonna bring a glory, nigga, and this ain't no cat. Y'all ready? Hey yo, I just want the bag with the racks to match. 24 on the bezel, 22s on the hat. Like a button motherfucker on this record I snap. But this ain't preschool, homie, why you taking a nap? I'ma rock it like Visa, rule it like Caesar. Cop a couple cribs, taking trips to Ibiza. Guarantee my shit gon' hit that ass like a wiener. Pink game so mean, they can't check his demeanor. And I'm a storm call schemer. Indeed, I take shots like MB does. I'm Tyson and this is my arena. I'm stocking that ice like your three. Feel the rapper us had their time, but now I'm coming for mine. I'ma reach up my sleeve and flake out cards like bombs. Shout out to my haters, cause I'm gonna kill y'all vibe. Tell the feds to come and get me, cause this scene is a crime. So tell the pilot we ain't landing. I'm hot now like matches, cause I keep a couple aces up my sleeve like I'm Gambit. So tell the pilot we ain't landing. I'm hot now like matches, cause I keep a couple aces up my sleeve like I'm Gambit, nigga.
Had to give her what she wanted. You know what I'm saying? We playing,
yes,
we spitting the music. Had to give her what she wanted. You know
that's
what I'm saying?
what's up.
That's the
gambit.
That's the gambit right there.
Absolutely.
We really appreciate you for calling in, for listening in to the show. Yeah. You know, your nephew doing a grand job, a fine job. He's a hell of an artist. We just appreciate. We thank you here at Real Spirit Radio for everything. Calling in, requesting,
and I thank you
love.
for taking the time out. I thank you for taking the time out to acknowledge him and take the time out to put his music out there and promote him. And I enjoy your show. I never heard of it, but I'll be listening in from now on. I appreciate everything you're doing.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for calling in, Clarice. I love you.
I love you too.
Bye-bye.
Well, we got a little cut out there. Hey, you got the station lit. Hit us up on Twitter. We live right now.
Lit.
You know, Real Spirit Radio, syndicated through Blog Talk, iHeartRadio, Apple, Spotify, College Radio, you name it, FM, AM radio, Sirius, Pandora, we everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is, Real Spirit Radio. Hit us up, 515-605-9348. Anybody else have any questions or want to request any music or holler at Mykii, you know what I'm saying? Right now, Mykii J live, press 1, dial 1, and you'll be live in with Mykii J, Channel Most Wanted, Real Spirit Radio. Oh, we got another one. Let's get it. 267-499. Let's go. You live on Real Spirit Radio. 267-499.
Hello?
Say 499. Yo, you live on Real Spirit Radio. We don't call numbers. We don't call your whole number out. We know we don't need no strange stalkers. You know, we listen to, but we heard about 97% of the United States and about 32% now of overseas in other countries. So I you know, we don't want to give out your numbers. 267. You dial 1, like we'll get you back up in there. I don't want to say their number out, but the 267-499-61. You live on radio. All right. Well, let's get back into it. Let's get back into it. We still here. Let's get back into it, man.
Let's go.
So where were we, man? Where were we? Is there anything? So where do you see yourself? Do you see yourself in this music industry, in the music game?
Mm-hmm.
You know, next year, 2022. Where do you see yourself? Because you're making like I just told your auntie, you know what I'm saying? You're making a grand start. Telling auntie you're making a grand start. You know, you're making a hell of a start. You know, a brand and a name for yourself. So, where do you see yourself next year in the music industry?
Next year, to be honest, I want to have a label deal. I know a lot of independent artists are you know, saying that that's the way to go as far as like remaining independent, but I would love to have that label push behind me. I would love to be able to do a lot of different samples because I love sampling music. There's so many records I would love to sample right now, but because of like the legalities behind it all, being an independent artist, it's harder for me to actually get the licensing to do it. So I would love to be part of a label. I would love to perform and maybe even be at the VMAs, even if it's just a pre-show. Like, that would be a dream come true.
What about like the Met Gala? I see you into fashion. We see you into fashion. What about like Met Gala? Okay.
Absolutely. I would love to go to the Met Gala. Like, I would need somebody to hook me up with an amazing stylist though. But I just feel like the Met Gala is like everything. Like, that's like top tier. I would love to be there next year.
Yeah, we definitely gonna get some things moving in that area. We'll definitely get some things moving in that area for you. We definitely can direct you to the right people, and you already know what it is. We'll talk a little bit more about that a little bit after it, But okay,
absolutely.
Real speak. Let's get it. So next year, like that's what it is. Label deals, and really somebody behind you that's really pushing.
Absolutely. And I honestly want to put out a few more music videos, too, off of my current album. I had it my way. I would release a video to every song on the album. But again, it's a blessing and a curse being independent because, being independent, you have all these ideas and things that you want to execute, but can't really because you don't have that financial push behind you either. So
right. A lot of independent. That's a lot of that's one of the main problems in this independent. It is is a big. That's why we try to make things right as possible over here at Real Spirit Radio. Y'all know what it is. We ain't holding nobody back, and we ain't hurting pockets and breaking necks. We want to see you shine. So and definitely definitely want to see you, do your thing, bro, and get up there. So, like I said, you definitely have the Real Spirit Radio, the Guapa Music Empire behind you, pushing, we're going to push, and it is what it is, So, keep your same focus, bro. Like, you got to grind, you eager, you learn, you listen, I can tell, we kind of pick up on these things up in this field, so it's like, keep doing what you're doing, and you should be there where you want to be in no time. Labels.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
So that's for sure. That's for sure. And just like we tell every artist, make sure you promote. Stream your Instagrams, your Twitters, your Facebooks, your YouTubes. Stream your platforms that you own out there as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Can you do that for me?
Right.
Can you let everybody know like where platforms they can reach you on, where they can hear your music at, your videos?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So I have some music videos. I have my own YouTube channel. On YouTube, just under Mykii J. You can follow me on Instagram at Mykii J. So MYKIIJ. You can follow me on Twitter at Mykii J Music, Facebook at Mykii J Official. And did I say Twitter? Yeah, I did say Twitter at Mykii J Music.
And I hope y'all heard all of that, and got that. Y'all go follow him, throw him up right now, get them likes up, comment, check out his music.
Follow me.
It's hot. It's definitely up there. Y'all know what it is, Real Spirit Radio. And like I said, I seen somebody just press 1 if you want to speak to Mykii J. If you want to shout him out, shout out holler at us. Press 1. All you gotta do is dial 1. And the number. Let's do it. Dial 1 and you live in.
Hi, Mike.
You live on Real Spirit Radio.
Hi. Hello.
Hi, Mike. This is Anjanette.
Hi, how are you?
I'm right. I am so proud of you.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And I love you, and keep on doing what you're doing, baby, because everything is beautiful.
Thank you so much, Anjanette. I love you.
All your songs, and I love all your songs.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Radio.
And you also
major love for Mykii out there. Major love for Mykii J out there, man. Y'all make sure y'all pay attention. You know what I'm saying? You don't see this often. You know, families that love and care about each other. You know, so that's always a plus, and that's always a great thing to hear, a great thing to see. You know, Real Spirit Radio.
Yes. Thank you so much.
You for calling in. Real Spit Radio, man, what it is. It was Real Spit. You know, it's like I said, to go a little bit more on that, it's always good, man. You got a lot of love out there, bro. You know, and that's what it is. Like if you can go, we got 24 minutes. We got 24 minutes left in the interview, so we can do a little bit more chatting and things like that before we get into exclusive music. I heard you got a bonus for us. Well, I didn't let them know already. You got a bonus for us. Kind of leaked that you got a bonus for us. I seen that, you know, you corrected that, you know, but that's what it is, you know. Real Spit.
I can't wait for that.
You got a bonus for us out there. We'll get to that in a second. But like I was saying, you have a lot of love out there. So like, how is it if you can, you know, how is it? You know, I asked you kind of like how is it growing up in Philadelphia? How is it going in Philly and things like that? So it seems, you know, you come from a very good household, and you have a good upbringing. Is that a topic that you could even, you know, speak on and elaborate on, or we can't talk about that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was born and raised in North Philly. I think like my upbringing I had a great upbringing. Like I have great parents. I mean, like as far as like family dynamics, you know, every family has its own challenges. We definitely had ours, but at the end of the day, it was all love. It was all, you know, support. It was all, you know, rearing us to be the best that we could be. So yeah, I mean, Philly played a huge role in molding me to become the person, the musician that I am today. Like, it's just so rich with so many people who are creative and artistic and talented, and just everything about Philly just kind of infuses me, it energizes me, and inspires me to do great things each and every day. So I've met so many amazing people while being there. Like, I'm currently in Jersey, but in Philly, I met some of my best friends, you know what I'm saying, in life in Philly. So, yeah.
Okay, well, that's good.
It's been a great experience.
Okay, that's what it is. We definitely applaud that, you know, respect. Like, a lot of artists, like, to go on that subject again, like, a lot of artists, they, you know, they have, like, you speak where you come from, you know, a lot of, and how you feeling and what you're going through. Like, a lot of artists don't do that, and or if they do, they don't be able to, you know, they don't implement, they don't put it down the way that you know, put it down with it, you know, to be, and then to be, you know, kind of like fresh and new. 2 years up in it. I've been doing music like 10 plus years, you know, 15 years, you know, like for real, like, you know, but like as an actual artist, like 10 years. So it's just like, for you to be like new up in it, like you definitely got, like, you definitely got a story to tell, and like from how you say your upbringing is, like, it's definitely like that's crazy, you know, like your story is just the way it is. So like, love life. What is there? Is there anybody like, or like you running solo dolo right now? That's a significant other, or we not talking about that.
I can say there's not anybody that's consistent. We could put it that way.
Okay. All righty. That's what it is. Real Spit Radio. So
yeah.
for all the ladies out there, for all the ladies, goddamn, y'all heard it from Mykii. You know, Mykii J. Like, it is what it is. Like, hey, Real Spit. Nothing is tied down. Nothing is, you know, Philly. You know what I'm saying? Gain public recognition after writing books. You know, after release books. Like, let everybody know where your books are. Where your books are. Between the light and dark, you know, like that's what it is.
Thank you.
It's never a bad time to promote it. You got to keep it going. Keep it going.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I wrote 2 collections of poetry. One was a shorter collection, which was first published in 2019. It's called The Dichotomy Between Light and Dark. It is a compilation of about 10 to 12 poems that kind of talks about everything from like identity politics to struggle to love and love loss. That is available on Amazon and also from the Poetry Box website. And then in 2020, I followed that up with a full-length book. It's a collection of poetry as well. It is called Songs of an Indomitable Spirit, and it was actually my transition into music. A lot of the feelings and the themes that I wrote about in that particular collection carried over to like the album, and that was around the time while I was writing that I discovered my talent for rapping and creating vocal melodies. So Songs of an Indomitable Spirit, to be honest, that collection is very near and dear to my heart. That one is available.
We're gonna have to go check these books out. Like, definitely gotta go check the books out and get into that. You know what I'm saying? We definitely big book readers and around here. Like, so like, yeah, I'm definitely always eager to get a good read. So like, I advise y'all to go check the books out. The Dichotomy Between Light and Dark, Songs of the Dominant Spirit. Like, y'all go check that. Y'all go check them out.
Amazon.
Whole lot of choppers.
Yeah.
So whole lot of choppers coming. Whole lot of choppers. What's good? A whole lot of choppers.
Whole lot of choppers. That was the first freestyle I ever did. If you don't like the cards that you were dealt, then shuffle the deck, you feel me? Yeah. There ain't a situation in my life that I can't manage. Been through some fucked up shit, man, you can't imagine. The hustle, the bustle, the struggle, the damage. But I keep a couple aces up my sleeve like I'm Gambit. From the north side of Philly, I didn't know what to do. There were times when I thought, man, you'd never make it through. Toes froze like ice poles, no, we couldn't pay the heat. I prayed to God that my brother would stay about them streets. But now we both got bars, except mine not right. And this ain't no game of cards, nigga, this my life. Had to dig through the mud, push hard through the strife. But like Kendrick said, nigga, we gon' be alright. Man, I'm not with all the beef, nah, fuck that drama. I'm just trying to eat and cop a crib for my mama. I said I'm not with all the beef, man, fuck that drama. I just wanna eat and cop a crib for my mama. I promise y'all I'm real, these ain't no lies I'm telling. And I still got the scars from all the fussing and the yelling. Had problems with my sister, nah, I couldn't stand beside her. Told her to go ahead and fix her life, shout out to Ayanla. I remember I couldn't cope with the state of my identity. Growing up was rough sometimes, all I wanted was serenity. But what if I took that bottle, man, that could've been the end of me. So I had to talk with God who said, homie, you ain't the enemy. Looking back, I think, damn, your life could've vanished. And from the gates above, someday I could've been banished. But they say that God never gives you more than you can manage. So I keep a couple aces up my sleeve like I'm Gambit. I push through this shit like Drano, gotta take off my hat. I'm gonna bring a glory, nigga, and this ain't no cap. I push through this shit like Drano, gotta take off my hat. I'm gonna bring a glory, nigga, and this ain't no cap. Y'all ready? Hey yo, I just want the bag with the racks to match. 24 on the bezel, 22s on the hatch. Like a button motherfucker on this record I snap. But this ain't preschool, homie, why you taking a nap? I'ma rock it like Visa, rule it like Caesar. Cop a couple cribs, taking trips to Ibiza. Guarantee my shit gon' hit that ass like a wiener. Pink game so mean, they can't check his demeanor. And I'm a storm car beamer. Indeed, I take shots like Embiid does. I'm Tyson and this is my arena. I'm stocking that ice like it's Reed. The rappers had their time, but now I'm coming for mine. I'ma reach up my sleeve and flake out cards like bombs. Shout out to my haters, cause I'm gonna kill y'all vibe. Tell the feds to come and get me, cause this scene is a crime. So tell the pilot we ain't landing. I'm hot now like matches, cause I keep a couple aces up my sleeve like I'm Gambit. So tell the pilot we ain't landing. I'm hot now like matches, cause I keep a couple aces up my sleeve like I'm Gambit, nigga.
I'm Gambit, nigga. Like Real Spit Radio, y'all know what the business is, man. It's all the way up, bro. Like my bad, man. We got cut out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So we had to go to a brief little intermission. So we had to take a little break real quick, you know what I'm saying? Y'all out there, I see the call got lit up, got more people in, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Fine Ass Portia on Twitter, you know what I'm talking about? Hey, they say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Turned up. The chat room is open. Y'all can hit us up in the chat room. Also, the chat room is open. I advise everybody to follow the show. If you're a new come up in here, follow the show. The show will be on iHeartRadio, Spotify podcast, Tidal, Deezer. The interview will be everywhere, you know, on all platforms, all streaming platforms and stores, everywhere online. You know, Real Spit Radio. So, Mykii, bro, like, before we got cut out, you know, where were we before we got cut out?
I think we're talking about a whole lot of choppers.
Yes, a whole lot of choppers.
Yes, sir.
That's the business. So what is the inspiration behind that? The whole lot of choppers. So you come from doing books, and a whole lot of choppers came about, you know, and you know, I see Holiday and Body. So those tracks leading up to, can you speak on that track leading up to this, you know, this new album, you know, your debut album, Music for Mutants, you know what I'm saying? Music for Mutants. You walking, like, I'm seeing like this is you actually walking into your whole meaning, you know, in this music game, and your whole, you know, your whole, like, your chakra and your aurora is very strong. So, like, can you speak on, like, the music from then to now that led up to the Music for Me?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, the first, I think I started by saying that Whole Lotta Choppers was my first freestyle, but it actually wasn't. My first freestyle I put out in September 2020. And that was a freestyle to Drake's Going Home. So I did a cover to that where I sang pretty much his lyrics, and then I added my own original rap verse to it. And it was just like me, like, in the car, just like kind of like filming it. And I put it up on TikTok and put it up on my page. And that was like the first official release of Mykii J. It was that Going Home Drake cover. After that, you know, I didn't really have any plans of doing any other freestyles at the time until I heard that Nicki Minaj was hopping on Sada Baby's Whole Lotta Choppers. And when I heard it, I'm just like, this is fucking fire. Like, I heard it, I'm just like, yo, I was inspired. I was, like, inspired to write something. So I'm just like, all right, let me write something to this beat. So I write something to the beat. I go to the studio, record it, come home. And I talked to my sister, who's also on the album with me, who I was talking about earlier, to Kelly. She is actually a director, and she's into film as well. She is part owner in a production company that's called Lunar Sky Film. So her and her best friend, they work together. He's the videographer, she's the director. So they actually helped me with creating the video, the treatment, everything for the Whole Lotta Choppers freestyle, which came out almost a year ago, so it's coming up on its first anniversary. And the reception was wild. Like, the reception was, like, crazy. Like, I didn't even expect it to be what it was. Like, I put it out, and I got featured on New Artist Spotlight on Instagram. and that immediately got me like thousands. That immediately got me like thousands of views on YouTube overnight.
That was cool. I bet that was cool.
Yeah, and absolutely. And I have to thank the Barbs too. Like the Barbs posted me up a lot, like, and have been and still do, and follow me and support me. The Barbs posted Whole Lotta Choppers in many different outlets on Instagram, and the love has just been crazy over that song. And since then, it's just been one big success after another. I started writing the song Crime Scene, which was the first song I'd ever written, and it was actually my lead single off the album. I started writing that back in April 2020. And then during the time that my freestyles was out, I was in the process of, writing the album, which is what you know now, which is Music for Mutants Volume 1. It's about, 7 songs and an interlude or an intro. And I have big plans for it. As far as videos coming out next year. I have plans of doing live performances. It's just going to be huge. Maybe even a deluxe version that's going to be coming out too. So it's going to be a lot of surprises in store.
That's what it is. So that's what it is. Like, shout out to Barbs. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like that just pops you up. Like you like that just shows the work that you've been putting in. So like, I bet your story behind that is even greater. You know what I'm saying? But we'll save that for the next interview. Our next interview.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll have plenty more interviews with you. We got 7 minutes left. So I wanted to know, like, what is some message that you can leave, like, what's the message that you have for the youth and for artists that's coming up after you, male and female, not only male but female artists as well. What's the message that you have? What's the message that you can give to the youth and artists that's coming up after you?
Definitely. I would say the first thing is to not let fear control your decisions. For the longest time, I let fear dictate the decisions that I made as far as, being a solo artist, putting myself out there, taking advantage of different platforms and, singing, performing, rapping. So, that's time. I mean, you can't get that back. So never getting to a point where you're letting fear cripple you and you're using fear to actually propel yourself forward. Second, I would say all of us, we all have our own unique ability, our own power, superpower within ourselves that we can harness for the greater good. That's why I named my album Music for Mutants, because all of us, we're all mutants. We all have that unique ability or something within us, inner strength to kind of help us through. So, yeah, I would say just harness that, keep pushing forward, don't let anybody tell you no, and keep your indomitable spirit. Keep pushing.
That's what the business is. 713, I see you out there. If you want to come in, Houston, that's Houston. If you want to come in, hit us up. Press. All you got to do is dial 1. If you have any words, the chat room, hit us up in the chat room. The chat room going crazy, y'all. Come up in here. I sent the invite to your email. So, you could have been up in here. You can see what's going on in the chat room also, bro. Like, but what I'm talking about, it's everything. It's all good. Music for Mutants, Volume 1. Everybody go get that. Go download it. Go stream it. Go buy it. Go get that. Real spit. And you also can hear it exclusive here and request it daily, Monday through Saturday. From 24/7. Real Spit Radio.
Yeah.
Also podcasting live night after the show. After we should be, going to the afterward, bro. Live on Instagram. So I advise y'all to come to the IG live afterwards. Y'all know what it is.
Hey.
Real Spit. Okay. So you got this new track. Talking about we got this new bonus. This new bonus. So like, How you wanna do that? How you wanna do that? You gonna drop that on us? You gonna let us put that out there, or we gotta hold it?
Yeah,
like
man.
This?
I feel inclined to just drop this joint, man. Like, so I put out a remix to my song Mustache, and it's gonna be released on the 20th of this month. But I want everybody who's listening right now to get an exclusive listen at it. It's featuring an artist. She's dope. Originally from Australia, lives in LA now. Her name is Honeybee Sweet. And she helped me bring the fire and the heat and the wetness to the song. So let's go.
Let's get it.
What up, y'all? It's Mykii J. Check out an exclusive
Real Spit Radio.
My remix Mustache featuring Honeybee Sweet. Only on 104.1 Real Spit Radio. And that's it.
Real Spit Radio. Y'all know what it is. We have a little mix up in there. We got it 2 times. Hold up. We gonna have to bring that back. Extend that. Bring that back right now. Give us the time. We'll be loading that up. Bro, we'll be right back in with you. It might be turned back on right in a second. Hold on. Give me just a second. But y'all heard it.
Mykii J.
Y'all gonna hear it first. Y'all heard it earlier. You know, podcasting live, iHeartRadio and Spreaker. You know, Spotify, and all of those platforms. The new freestyle, none that shit. All we love is stuff.
Mykii J. Yeah, you know he don't play. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck, let a real nigga hit. Ay, yo, shorty, come hop on a dick, give me more like Britney. I'm out here singing high like Whitney. Haters can't fuck with me. This ain't Big Bang, nigga, why you sound like Crip? Yeah. Nigga want war, just say that. North Philly won't play that. Little nigga want war, just say that. North Philly won't play that. Yo, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You haters all suck, get your mouth off my dick. I spit balls fast, but I never come quick. Got shooters on deck, got the heat on the hip. Middle name Bruce, cause I fly like a bat. If you throw it, I'ma catch it, I'ma pet the kitty cat. I'm a poet, I'm a singer, and yeah, I can rap. My life is like a movie, cut the hate, it's a rap. Young Bunny told me how to go down with the rap shit. I'm a gift, but a nigga don't rap shit. Pin game sick like a kid, got cirrhosis. Spit shit raw on some beer bag porn shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. About none of that shit. I don't give a fuck, let a real nigga hit. Ay, yo, shorty, come hop on a dick, give me more like Britney. I'm out here singing high like Whitney. Haters can't fuck with me. This ain't Big Bang, nigga, why you sound like Crip? Nigga want war, just say that. North Philly won't play that. Little nigga want war, just say that. North Philly won't play that. You always watching my stories, but can't publicly support me. You always on my page, but can't like a pic, you corny. But never mind what you do or say, cause Mykii J has got the glory. Yo, on the low, you're on my dick, so blow it, I make you horny. I told y'all lame ass niggas this is a crime scene. I was in a booth, that niggas was in quarantine. Now I got them shook, I'ma kill him with the guillotine. Like you got the juice, go and drink it like it's Ovaltine. You ain't showing love, but you keeping on my shit. I'm living on your mind, but I'm never paying rent. See these niggas want the fuck, I ain't giving out shit. This ain't D-Unit, you ain't getting 50 cents. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Got money on my mind, I'm finna get rich. My bar's so deep, you gon' end up in a ditch. You sick, call a doctor, you need to fix, you little bitch. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. About none of that shit. I don't give a fuck, let a real nigga hit. Yo, shorty, come hop on a dick, give me more like Britney. I'm out here singing high like Whitney. Haters can't fuck with me. This ain't Big Bang, nigga, why you sound like Crip? Nigga want war, just say that. North Philly won't play that. Little nigga want war, just say that. North Philly won't play that. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Never did. About none of that. I don't even got fucks to give, bro. Never. I'm fresh out of fucks. Fresh out. I got re-up. Got caught a plug. Damn.
In a situation in my life that I can't manage. Been through some fucked up shit, man, you can't imagine. The hustle, the bustle, the struggle, the damage. But I keep a couple aces up my sleeve like I'm Gambit. From the north side of Philly, I didn't know what to do. There were times when I thought, man, you'd never make it through. toes froze like ice poles. No, we couldn't pay the heat. I prayed to God that my brother would stay about them streets. But now we both got bars, except mine not right. And this ain't no game of cards, nigga, this is my life. Had to dig through the mud, push hard through the strife. But like Kendrick said, nigga, we gon' be alright. Man, I'm not with all the beef, nah, fuck that drama. I'm just trying to eat and cop a crib for my mama. I said I'm not with all the beef, man, fuck that drama. I just wanna eat and cop a crib for my mama. I promise y'all I'm real, these ain't no lies I'm telling. And I still got the scars from all the fussing and the yelling. Had problems with my sister, nah, I couldn't stand beside her. Told her to go ahead and fix her life, shout out to Ayanla. I remember I couldn't cope with the state of my identity. Growing up was rough sometimes, all I wanted was serenity. But what if I took that bottle, man, that could've been the end of me. So I had to talk with God who said, homie, you ain't the enemy. Looking back, I think, damn, your life could've vanished. And from the gates above, someday I could've been banished. But they say that God never gives you more than you can manage. So I keep a couple aces up my sleeve like I'm Gambit. I push through this shit like Drano, gotta take off my hat. I'm gonna bring a glory, nigga, and this ain't no cat. I push through this shit like Drano, gotta take off my hat. I'm gonna bring a glory, nigga, and this ain't no cat. Y'all ready? Hey yo, I just want the bag with the racks to match. 24 on the bezel, 22s on the hat. Like a button motherfucker on this record I snap. But this ain't preschool, homie, why you taking a nap? I'ma rock it like Lisa, rule it like Caesar. Cop a couple cribs, taking trips to Ibiza. Guarantee my shit gon' hit that ass like a wiener. Pig game so mean, they can't check his demeanor. And I'm a storm call schemer. Indeed, I take shots like Embiid does. I'm Tyson and this is my arena. I'm stocking that ice like it's Reed. The other rappers had their time, but now I'm coming for mine. I'ma reach up my sleeve and flake out cards like bombs. Shout out to my haters, cause I'm gonna kill y'all vibe. Tell the feds to come and get me, cause this scene is a crime. So tell the pilot we ain't landing. I'm hot now like matches, cause I keep a couple aces up my sleeve like I'm Gambit. So tell the pilot we ain't landing. I'm hot now like matches, cause I keep a couple aces up my sleeve like I'm Gambit, nigga.
Oh yeah. We back. Like I said, that was a little mix up. It was a little mix up in there. But we back and we got it loaded up and it's right here, you know what I'm saying? Mykii J, we still got him out here, you know what I'm saying? We still got him in here, you know what I'm talking about? We held him a little bit past the hour, past his time that he was busy, man, but we got him in here, so it's good. Real
yes,
big.
sir.
You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, you know, the call line did up with your area code out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Hella area code out there. Shout out Cali, shout out New York, shout out the whole PA, like the whole Philly going crazy, like the whole Philly going crazy, like out there, like real spit radio.
So
you know, I wish more of y'all to press dial 1. You know, like you really outreach to, and they out here, but like.
They out
can
there.
You drop that without further ado? They out there? Can you without further ado? Can you drop this bomb? Or can you drop this bomb on us?
Absolutely, man. Let's go. Let's get it, and that's it.
Mustache live on Real Spit Radio.
You so nasty.
I need 3 bitches and 2 niggas. I'm making a band, no diddy. Drop 2 books and some freestyles. Now I'm feeling all hostility. I got the blunt roll and a bottle of bud for whoever trying to vibe with me. And if they want to suck on the kid, then it's how you doing, like Wendy. I'm kinda gay, but I like boobies and girly booties. You got that good shit like a smoothie, a wet jacuzzi. Come let me. Hello. Lasers.
Hello.
Yo, baby.
Mykii, you so nasty.
I need 3 bitches and 2 niggas. I'm making a band, no Diddy. Drop 2 books and some freestyles. Now I'm feeling all hot to Diddy. I got the blunt roll and a bottle of bud for whoever trying to vibe with me. And if they want to suck on the kid, then it's how you doing, like Wendy. I'm kinda gay, but I like boobies and girly booties. You got that good shit like a smoothie, a wet jacuzzi. Come let me eat it like it's sushi. Oh, so juicy. I bring my man, we'll run the train like two did. I got them peanuts, I ain't choose it like Jif, so screw me. I'm doing damage in the game. You mad? Then sue me. Flow on, chop do it. I got brain for days like Stewie. I'll make it scream like a movie. Yeah, like you will. Put the code in my dick hot. Let me get some ass in the parking lot. Some other dudes ain't got what I got. Come dribble these balls like a globe trot. And like you don't play, I'm like Sugar Ray, so give me the box. Fuck the good, it's a Gucci stock. I'm a G, let me pull in the spot. Shorty, come on over, sit it on my mustache. On my mustache, on my mustache. Set it down and ride it, you don't need a bus pass. Need a bus pass. Yo, Honda B, make
now,
it wet.
Cause I got a foreign. When I pull up, you can hear me coming. He keep me coming, so I keep him coming back. Now keep the money running. 6 figures ain't enough. No. 100 licks will get you cuffed. Don't mess with us, you get roughed up. Every day is Friday, so you know we turning up. This ain't water in my cup. Don't play, I'm your bae. I'm here to stay. I want it my way, or the highway. Every day, I go loco, drive the boat while I ride the ship. It's another hit. Every day I'm getting lit. Every day I'm getting sweeter. Hot like a heater. The bag keep getting neater. I don't need you, but I need you. Want this pussy, I'ma feed you. Aquafina, you a fiend. I'm back to ride it like a beater. I don't think you ready, want it? Are you ready? Looks like it. Yeah. Oh, okay, let's get it. Sweet like honey, hey, shit.
Yeah, let's go. Shorty, come on over, sit it on my mustache. On my mustache, on my mustache. Set it down and ride it, you don't need a bus pass. Need a bus pass, need a bus pass. Shorty, come on over, sit it on my mustache. On my mustache, on my mustache. Set it down and ride it, you don't need a bus pass. Need a bus pass, yo, need a beat a bus pass.
And that's it. And that's it. We don't gotta. That's it. We ain't gotta say no more. Like we know what it is. Like Real Spit Radio. You know what I'm talking about? Live interview. You know what I'm talking about? Mykii J music. Mykii J live in the building. You know what I'm talking about? We shining out. It's your boy Sean Almost Wanted. Real Spit Radio. Mykii J up in here, man. Is there any last words that you have? You know what I'm saying? Can you shout them Instagrams out, them Twitters, them platforms, you know, shout the music out, you know what I'm saying? Can you shout the platforms out?
Yo, absolutely. I just wanted to thank everybody for tuning in tonight, for showing love, for making it lit. I heard that Shino was like, yo, it's lit everywhere. I want to thank everybody for showing love. Please follow me on Instagram at Mykii J, Mykii, the letter J. Follow me on Twitter, Mykii J Music. Follow me on Facebook, Mykii J Official. Let's get it. And that's it.
Radio tonight.
What up, y'all? It's Mykii J. Check out an exclusive first listen of my remix Mustache featuring Honeybee Sweet, only on 104.1 Real Spit Radio. And that's it!
Mykii, you so nasty.
I need 3 bitches and 2 niggas. I'm making a band, no Diddy. Drop 2 books and some freestyles. Now I'm feeling all hot to Diddy. I got the blunt roll and a bottle of bud for whoever trying to vibe with me. And if they want to suck on the kid, then it's how you doing, like Wendy. I'm kinda gay, but I like boobies and girly booties. You got that good shit like a smoothie, a wet jacuzzi. Come let me eat it like it's sushi. Oh, so juicy. I bring my man, we'll run the train like two did. I got them peanuts, I ain't choose it like Jif, so screw me. I'm doing damage in the game. You mad? Then sue me. Flow on, chop do it. I got brain for days like Stewie. I'll make it scream like a movie. Yeah, like you will. Put the code in my dick hot. Let me get some ass in the parking lot. Some other dudes ain't got what I got. Come dribble these balls like a globe trot. And like you don't play, I'm like Sugar Ray, so give me the box. Fuck the Shorty, come on over, sit it on my mustache, on my mustache, on my mustache. Set it down and ride it, you don't need a bus pass, need a bus pass. Yo, honey beat, make it wet.
I got a foreign. When I pull up, you can hear me coming. He keep me coming, so I keep him coming back. Now keep the money running. 6 figures ain't enough. No, 100 licks will get you cuffed. Mess with us, you get roughed up. Every day is Friday, so you know we turning up. This ain't water in my cup. Science shit, don't play, I'm your bae. I'm here to stay. I want it my way, or the highway. Every day, it goes loco, drive the boat while I ride the ship. It's another hit. Every day I'm getting lit. Every day I'm getting sweeter. Hot like a heater, the bag keep getting neater. I don't need you, but I need you. Want this pussy, I'ma feed you. Aquafina, you a fiend. I'm about to ride it like a beater. I don't think you ready, want it? Are you ready? Looks like it. Yeah. Oh, okay, let's get it. Sweet like honey, hey, yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Shorty, come on over, sit it on my mustache, on my mustache, on my mustache. Set it down and ride it, you don't need a bus pass, need a bus pass, need a bus pass. Shorty, come on over, sit it on my mustache, on my mustache, on my mustache. Set it down and ride it, you don't need a bus pass, need a bus pass. Yo, need a beat a bus pass.
Yes, sir, Ski. And that concludes, the interview with Mykii J. Man, it was a pleasure, you know what I'm saying? Young talented artist, you know what I'm saying? Bro making his way through in the game, you know what I'm saying? Really holding his head out here, like for real. 10 toes playing, you got dope music dope, like y'all heard it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all heard it here first, Real Spirit Radio, he conducted himself very well, you know what I'm saying? Like, very well, very well, you know what I'm talking about? Like, so y'all like, salute, man. Salute, Real Spirit. Y'all know what the business is. We're going to go ahead and get up out of here. It's your boy, Sean Most Wanted. Real Spirit Radio. What's up? Yeah. Man, y'all know what it is, Real Spirit Radio, man.